That's a big-time three.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
Now, when I asked him about the challenges his team will face going up against DeMar DeRozan, Coach said it doesn't matter what kind of defense you throw at him. DeMar is so good getting to his comfort zones and knocking down shots. What people don't realize is how good of a playmaker he is. Given a tall task to slow him down.
Thank you, David. Now Murray, after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post, dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
Sabonis' shot is off. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Sacramento grabs the miss here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Out to DeRozan, takes the three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry outside. Another miss by Curry. The Kings have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Sabonis outside for Murray, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis.
King substitution.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Trailing by 2. They now take the lead. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It doesn't matter. I mean, once Steph Curry crosses half court, you're in trouble.
Sabonis against Green. Kick out to Levine. Shoots over Podziemski. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Sabonis.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Curry with a wide open look. And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And again, the turnover by the Kings. Brett, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Levine's got 5.
Great preparation by Levine, getting to his spot and set to let it fly.
That's a 2 from Butler. Rebounded by Valanciunas. And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Kings. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Moses Moody. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Lyle comes in for Murray. And it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now Sabonis. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Fast break, here they come.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Curry's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And the Kings also making a change. Arabia's checked in.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Yeah, Sabonis, a very capable passer, so if he sees a ready shooter, the guy's going to get it.
Curry from deep 3-point land. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the second free throw. And a deep three from Curry. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Zach LaVine making things. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. That's a big difference maker.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Out to Carter. They grab their own miss. The 3 ball. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Golden State's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that one scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, I'm just out there to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Now here's Payton following the missed shot by Sabonis. Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Hield, and a change for the Kings. Carter's checked in. And a wide open look here for Ellis. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got 5 assists in the game. Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Sabonis with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively from the arc. The shot by Monk is no good. The Warriors have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Fires from deep. Curry's shot is off. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Sacramento. Back to Green. Outside for Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. Who's going to win their share of games?
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. Moody comes in for Payton. It's Curry outside, and the 3 ball is good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
An offense unto himself. Steph Curry just warping the defense.
On the wing, LaVine, defended by Moody. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And you've seen the growth in DeRozan as a ball handler. They're making the right decision in the pick and roll.
Sacramento's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Count that one.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Green kicks to Curry. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shoot.
On the heel, he's checked in for the Warriors. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Murray's subbed in for Malik Monk. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Here's Podziemski. No scoring in this one. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Sabonis, high post. And the call will be against Sabonis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Curry from deep three-point land. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors ahead. They lead by 2. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court right now for the Kings, the post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Warriors leading by 4. Well, their pass it to Curry. No good on the triple. Sacramento's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. From deep. Rebound by Murray.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
From deep three-point land. Curry shot is off.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
The Warriors have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out the lockdown at the break. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Ellis kicks to Levine. Fires from way outside. And no good. Warriors leading by 5. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. And another 3 for Golden State. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. DeRozan a screen. Levine passes to Sabonis. And then Levine with the jam.
A way to seize the opportunity. Levine just smashing that one home.
It's Curry outside. The offensive rebound. Green kicks to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis grabs the board. The Kings trail by 6. Outside, Levine. Butler with the steal. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler on the attack.
If Butler can't get into the paint, he's got some offensive options. He has the touch from the mid-range.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan, the open look. That misses off the back.
He loved to make him pay for giving up that wide-open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Curry's shot is off. The Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's Ellis on the wing. Latrey. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
Free ball.
Ellis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Some changes for Golden State. Trace Jackson-Davis is jacked in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Stephen Curry. And a change for the Kings. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ellis.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Wide open look here for Murray. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Jackson-Davis. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over-the-back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Kuminga's come in for Brandon Pajemski.
Three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
At the elbow, Payton. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Fires the 3, and Payton gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Miles inside, defended by Butler. To the left wing. Ball stolen. Got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Kuminga. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. And it's Payton in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Ellis against Curry. Butler in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Butler's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Warriors. Pass to Wiles. Valanciunas with the ball. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Curry way outside. Rebound collected by Levine.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul.
2nd personal
That'll
foul.
be his 2nd foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Levine. Miles with the wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Butler. Curry against Ellis. Butler is screen on Ellis. Curry outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Levine with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Butler kicks to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Lets it fly. Outside for Curry. Launches it from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Wiles. Kicks it out to Ellis. It's stolen by Kuminga. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. They grab their own miss. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Levine with it. Now Payton defending. And Levine throws it down.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Curry deciding where to go with it. It's stolen by Wiles.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Ellis outside to take the lead. Nail from three-point land. And the Kings lead by 2. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And there's a foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Gary Payton. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Lyons. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Ellis against Curry. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've played a great fourth quarter defensive, allowing only 3 points. Sabonis, kick out to Levine. It's intercepted. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Out to DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Murray outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Curry against Ellis. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
It's a bonus with the drive. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Curry fires from way.
Man, talking about finding change in the couch. Look at that. Get that.
And that's an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
So it's Sacramento who scraped by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment. And great.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
position. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Curry. Right side Moody, outside Pajemski. Pass to Curry, 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Sharp grabs the miss. Simons with it, now guarded by Curry. Off the outside. From behind the arc. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Curry from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. From outside the arc. Knocks down the long J.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
Drops in the 3.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Jacks up a 3. Gets rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. And Ayton pulls it down. Portland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, it's stolen away. Moody from outside. The shot that time not on target. For Portland, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Portland again missing. Golden State has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Curry. The 3. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Kamari parries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Abdia. He's got 5. It's Sharp on the wing. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Warriors lead by 4. Outside Curry from deep. And Ayton pulls it down. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers.
2 minutes remaining.
Off the outside.
2 minutes.
Here's the 3. On target from range. Abdia's got 8.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The 3 from Curry. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Heels checked in for Curry. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Now here's Abdia. Give him 8 points now. And here's Grant from the arc. That one doesn't drop. The Warriors lead by 4. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Grant. Pass to Pajemski. Lets the 3 fly. Portland with a rebound. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Pajemski. He's scoreless, and the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Klingin, he's checked in for Ayton. Kamara comes in for Avdia. Thibault, he's checked in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Simons. Now here's Curry. He's got 12. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henderson against Hield. Now here's Henderson. Pass to Klingin. Here's Grant. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. We've got Jeremy Grant. Scoot Henderson out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Klingin, and it's Kamara in at the small forward position. The Warriors lead by 4. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
They get it back. Here's Klingin. Pass to Thybulle. Grant with a screen on Hield. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And here's Grant from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Blazers trail by 7. And here's Grant from the arc. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
High-effort plays tend to pay off for Grant on offense. He knows how to work his way to a shot.
It's stolen by Henderson. Tipped.
Love the effort on defense from Hield. When he's engaged, he can come up with blocks.
Curry finds Kuminga. Takes a 3. Curry buries the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Kamari, guarded by Payton. Pass to Thybulle for 3. Outside for Grant. Fires the 3. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Blazers trail by 4. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves. But that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Curry surveys. No good from outside. It's a close one here in San Francisco. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Green comes in for Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And also a switch here for Portland. Williams is checked in. Here's Klingin. Again, the miss by Portland. And so Kuminga will bring it up for Golden State. And it's hammered home by Green.
There's There's so many wrinkles to Green's game that sometimes you forget about his athletic finishing ability.
From the high post, Williams misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Curry passes to Green. Puts up a three. Green able to hit from three.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
On the wing, Grant. Oh, stolen by Payton. In transition, here come the Warriors. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And here's Grant from the arc. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are...
Oh, he made it! It's good! It is good!
That just
he
happened.
somehow made it!
That just happened.
Henderson with it. Payton covering. Henderson, the pass to Grant. Henderson with a screen on Curry. Pass to Klingon. Shot clock at 6. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. It's stolen by Kuminga. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Fires the three. Portland with a rebound. Klingon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Thibault. Here's Grant. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possession. Back to the game after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Green. And it's Moody in at the 3. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Blazers trail by 8, now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Oh, Curry from way out there.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Simons passes to Avdia. Here's Kamari. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Moody. Outside Pajemski. The kick out, Curry. 3-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Simons passes to Avdia. Sends it home from 3-point land. Avdia's got 13.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Yep, count it. And the Warriors lead by 8.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Here's Avdia. Takes it inside. Out to Simons. Pass to Kamari. Back to Simons. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. From deep 3-point range, Curry's shot is off. Blazers trail by 5. Avdia outside. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. Back to Simons. From the arc. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, good second chance bucket by Sharp. You got to get in there and participate on the play to win those.
Pass to Pajemski. The Three from Curry. Nails it from three. Curry's got 8 points here in the quarter. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here's Curry for three. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 5th rebound in this one. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Warriors lead by 3. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Curry for three, and again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Kamari. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Kamari's got 5.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position, and you still get beat.
And here's Curry for 3. Portland with a rebound. Simons, left side. Pass to Kamari. Oh, got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The shot by Butler, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Avdia from outside. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Goes back up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Avdia's got 10 points in just the second half. And a deep 3 from Curry. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
Robert Williams.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court right now for Portland, Jeremy Grant out there with Robert Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Klingon in at the 5.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Down low. Outside, Williams. Fires for 3. And there's Klingon on the assist from Williams.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Ben. To take the lead. No good that time. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry for 3. Williams grabs the board. Grant outside. Pass to Klingon. Back to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Payton with a screen. There's Simons with a three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Avdia outside. Simons outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Draymond Green. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, in addition, I love their passing. I mean, they're buying into that team concept. That's hard to get out of your young guys.
Pass to Moody. Curry against Simons. Curry, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
The three. Curry's shot is off.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Takes the three. Back to Green. Outside Moody. Unloads. And perfection right through the net. Moody's got his first bucket in this one. And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. 8, no good. The Warriors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Moody misses. Portland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Avdia. Fires from deep. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Avdia's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And the dime going to Ayton, expanding the passing part of his game.
Avdia against Butler. Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within 1. Portland has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Simons passes to Avdia. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Outside Sharp. Pass to Ayton. Oh, he tries a 3. They get it back. Simons. Another shot. Sharp goes in. Sharp, a screen on Curry. Avdia from outside. They get it back. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Curry, no good. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a
Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now, here's Sharp. Offline with his 3. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Avdia with the rebound. This one for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp, that time.
Here's Sacramento now. It's a 3-point game. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. Traps in the tray.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Kamara. Off target from outside. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Well, Stan, after 11 seasons with this Blazer organization, Damian Lillard traded away in 2023. What a run he had for Portland.
Incredible, Kevin. Not only in terms of his scoring and his individual honors, but the success he brought to the team. While they didn't get over the top and get to the finals, they were a consistent winner. If you were a fan in Portland, you had a good team to come and watch for all of those years.
Avdia gets the bucket.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
There's Ellis with the 3 ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Kamara. DeRozan defending. 3-pointer, Simon. Pass to Sharp. Ayton in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
LaVine for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. LaVine's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Simons the pass to Avdia. Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. The kick out to Simons. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass there. Right side Sabonis. DeRozan against Simon. DeRozan dishes to Ellis. DeRozan with a screen for Ellis. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Oh, good on the 3. Portland has gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. Count that one.
Oh, good pass right there from Sharp. These types of plays really help team chemistry.
Screen by Sabonis. That bucket in no time at all.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Simons, the pass to Sharp. Avdia on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And LaVine, here we go. Pass to Ellis. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Here's Avdia. Drills it from outside. Avdia's got 9 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Ellis kicks to Sabonis. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Levine gets it to go from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Avdia. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Danny Avdia. He's been the guy making things happen. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Monk is out there with Carter. Then it's Sabonis. Then it's Trey Lyles. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Lyles. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. Pass to LaRavia. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
The Kings leading. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Launches it. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now, here's Thibault. Monk defending. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. Now here's Ellis. Still without a basket. And here they come. Pass to Klingon. Back to Grant. Lets it go with a 3. Hands it from downtown. Grant's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And coach, this guy, Matisse Thybulle, he really changes what you can do on offense with his defense.
Yeah, look, Matisse Thybulle's as good a defender as there is in the league. He hasn't had that profile because we haven't seen him on TV as much, but he's disruptive. He causes turnovers. He blocks shots. This guy's as good as there is in the league.
So long and disruptive, a great word to use. Now, here's Thibault. Here's the 3. No good from Grant. The Kings trailing. To the right side. Now, here's Lyons. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Kicks it out to Grant. Drains the 3-pointer. Grant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And I love Grant's mindset. He readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Grant with a screen on Monk. Thibault, the pass to Williams. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Levine's checked in for Sacramento. Portland also making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Klingon. And it's Simons in for Matisse Thybulle. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Monk. Portland's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Kicks it out to Grant. Williams has a screen for Grant. From outside, off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Monk against Grant. The kick out to Sabonis. And a miss there on the triple. Portland leading by 4. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Levine. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
No good from Grant. And the Kings shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. Kicks it out to Ellis. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Trailblazers ball. Substituting on the court.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Ellis against Simon. Outside, Avdia. Over Murray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got DeAndre Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. Then it's Denny Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And stolen by Sharp. Here's the drive, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
Loads of expectations come with going number 1 overall, Stan. We all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
And so here's Sacramento. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Ellis with a screen on Avdia. Murray finds DeRozan. Now here's Sabonis. DeRozan with a screen for Sabonis. 6 to shoot. And a deep three from Murray. Again, the miss by the King.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Avdia with it. Sabonis defending. Avdia with a screen for Sharp. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharp's range.
Levine for 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He has really made an impact from beyond today. That's another triple.
And when you have shooters feeling it from distance, it feels like no lead is safe because points can get put up in a hurry.
Offensive rebound. Outside, Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Back to Avdia. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Sharp, that's good.
Oh, nice job executing inside. Sharp's confidence is what makes him such a dangerous player.
Levine looking around. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And the Kings making a change here. Monk's checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson comes in for Anthony Simon. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant. And now it's a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ayton a screen. Avdia can't hit. Kings have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Monk finds Murray. Sabonis inside. Defended by Avdia. Here's Monk. Avdia with the rebound.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's Grant. Out to Henderson. Second shot opportunity. Outside Avdia. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Monk with the ball. Now Avdia defending. Stolen by Henderson. From deep. Ayton inside. Sabonis is there. And that one's good, Ayton.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Monk kicks to Sabonis. Monk with a screen on Ayton. Sabonis. Monk against Henderson. The shot by Monk is no good. Back to Avdia.
Oh, amazing. Perfect timing there.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything.
The assist.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Zach LaVine. Monk is out there with Ellis. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And then Monk with the dunk.
Monk has some bunnies on it. I mean, he leaps up there with ease to throw that one down. The D has got to be a little bit more aware of his athleticism.
Williams dishes to Henderson.
Kings foul.
Delano Banton's checked in for Portland.
Foul. First team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Number
Grant for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Another shot. Monk outside. And the 3 off target. Trailblazers leading by 11. Henderson outside. Misses the 3. Sacramento's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. LaVine, that's good.
A guy more than capable of creating his own offense. Sometimes you just give him the ball and get out of his way.
Let's go. Here's Klingon. That 3 off the mark. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Here's Banton. Kicks it out to Grant. Fires for 3. Klingon with it. Valanciunas is there. Grant the pass to Thibault. Klingon goes up again, and the layup is good.
And this is where Klingon looks to score. The closer he is to the rim, the more aggressive he becomes.
Pass to LaRavia. Valanciunas with the ball. Klingon defending. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Here's Klingon. Here's Benton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The tray hits it from three-point range. Benton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
LaRavia passes to Monk. They set the pick. Here's LaRavia. Valanciunas finds Ellis. No good with the triple. They can take their time on this possession.
It would be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
The Kings trail by 8. The drive by Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there. And he just lifts off with power.
Henderson dishes to Grant. Stolen by Ellis.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
Out to Henderson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stands for Portland.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Portland, no good that time either. So it's Sacramento. They trail by 9 points. Here's Sabonis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with Sabonis' size, he's such a challenge to defend, and they're turning some sloppy defense into an opportunity at the line.
Simons, he's checked in for Scoot Henderson. Ellis with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Up top, Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk. And so it's Portland winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for
believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moses Moody. And it's Green in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Sabonis, not the quickest guy out there, but he doesn't need to be if he can outthink the opponent. That time he did with the attack.
Pass to Butler. Back to Curry. From the baseline. Good. He hits the jumper. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Sabonis against Green. Picked it. And they're pushing it up. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
When we talk about the top players in the league, Brent, Domantas Sabonis can get overlooked.
You wonder if the record was a little bit better last year for the Kings, where he might have finished in the MVP voting, because this guy led the league in rebounding, and he put up 8 assists per game. So top 10 in MVP, that could have moved up a little bit with a winning record. He is a legitimate star at his position. You got to get all over Sabonis. Any kind of crack down there, he's going to find it and find a way to score.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Pass to Levine. It's intercepted. Moody with it, picked up by DeRozan. Back to Curry. And it falls all over the rim and in. Curry's got 7 points.
Just so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Murray passes to Sabonis, and it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Malik Monk's checked in for Ellis. And stolen by Green.
0. Malik Monk.
Curry looking it over. Green with a screen on Monk. The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 1. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
One thing this Golden State team does very well is control the offensive glass, Brent.
Well, there's been a lot of talk analytically, BA, about how advantageous it is to come in and swoop through to grab offensive rebounds. Golden State has bought into that philosophy. They also have guys who take a lot of long shots, so that's long rebounds with a better chance of gaining an extra possession. So some smart analytical play here from Golden State in the past couple seasons.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
So the Kings making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Hields checked in for the Warriors. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Valanciunas. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, I certainly don't want to be on the tracks when the Valanciunas train is coming at you.
Outside for Butler. Over Murray. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Lyles comes in for Murray. Laravia is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Zach LaVine. The Warriors also with a sub. Curry, he's checked in for Podziemski. And here's Sabonis outside. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, that's a bonus right there to have DeMontis step out and shoot the three and stretch out the defense.
Pass to Hield. Curry from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And that one falls for Curry.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Torching the Nets, hitting 4 from distance that quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Lyles. No points yet. Sabonis, the pass to Lyles. Sabonis with a screen on Kuminga. Launches a 3. And that one's good. Sabonis for 3.
Running like a well-oiled machine, and Sabonis at the helm.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Yeah, Sabonis just taking that hit and finding a way to finish.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And he recovers it. And here's Sabonis. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Sabonis is an unselfish player. You can see it in the actions out there on the floor. He's trying to get the best out of both himself and his teammates.
Zach LaVine, he's checked in for the Kings. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Sabonis has got 23.
Excellent timing from Sabonis there, shooting it off the bounce.
And again, no good by Golden State.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Curry, and there's the drive, and Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pulls it. Pass to Ellis. Clock is at 3. Sabonis can't hit. Warriors trail by 7. Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Valanciunas with it. Now guarded by Moody. Valanciunas down low. Over Moody. Tries again. The shake. And Valanciunas puts it in. And the Kings lead by 7.
And that's where Jonas is going to do most of his damage. Down low, playing physical, knocking guys around.
The three from Curry connects from downtown. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Monk passes to DeRozan. The take from DeRozan. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game. Heels checked in for Stephen Curry.
Substitution for the Warriors.
And it's the Kings with the ball. 4-point game. Valanciunas down low. Moody defends. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. What a rookie year for Brandon Jimsky. A seamless transition into the league.
You talk about a guy who can come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. And that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness and a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play.
Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Murray comes in for Monk.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it?
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Sabonis. It's stolen by Green. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 28.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Curry for 3. Unable to get that one. Sabonis against Curry. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't connect from long distance. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for Sacramento. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, now let's check. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Curry, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Curry with a steal. from deep. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Sabonis. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Sabonis has got 35. Outside Curry. Pulls up at the elbow. No good.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Sabonis, and he makes it on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Kings lead.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
The three from Curry. Green, the pass to Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Shot to stop the run. Ooh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Warriors trail by 7. Butler on the wing. Back to Curry. Lets a floater go. 5 on the clock. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does. There's no one that produces the way that he does either.
Here's Sabonis. Banked it in off the glass. Sabonis has got 9 points now in the second half.
The true talent at scoring the ball inside this coverage just not enough to slow down Sabonis.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 41. Warriors trail by 7. Third quarter action, just under 3.5 minutes to pass.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Monk, he's checked in for Ellis. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry. Off the inbound, Sabonis. It's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside Hield. Pass to Butler for 3. Ooh, Butler in the deep waters.
Well, when Butler's this focused, defenders, beware.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Zach LaVine. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that you shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Curry. Oh, a strong finish from Curry.
And Curry, not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Here's Sabonis. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Gary Payton second. He's had 5 opportunities at the line. He's gone 4 for 5. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And the basket by Curry.
That's a clever attack from Curry, just finding an angle and gets around the defender towards the basket.
Sabonis outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up. This is his 5th trip to the free throw line. And Sabonis drops them both. Warriors trail by 3. Curry from deep three-point land. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Sabonis looking over the floor. Poke loose. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Kings. Over 40 points. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward position. Sacramento leading by 3. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Lyles. He shoots. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors to tie it up. Rebound by the Kings. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. Valanciunas with it. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And here's Curry for 3. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Valanciunas. And he banks in the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
The 3 from Curry. They get it back. Goes back up. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And it's Valanciunas off the drive. Nifty move. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets inside. Count on him going up strong.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry buries the triple.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Payton. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Valanciunas with it. Payton covering. Valanciunas passes to Ellis. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Valanciunas. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Curry. Rejected by Valanciunas.
You can feel the presence as Valanciunas gets himself in the right spot.
And Sacramento making a change here. Sabonis checked in. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Hield. Curry, a screen on Monk. Outside Curry. The 3. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Soft touch off the glass. Sabonis has got 48.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
And the Warriors miss again. Sacramento leading by 3. Levine feeling it out a bit. And good! There's another!
Oh my goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Sabonis can't hit. Warriors trail by 5. And a deep 3 from Curry. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Sabonis against Kuminga. And another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And a deep 3 from Curry. From beyond the arc, and then some. Curry's got 58. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Sabonis. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Sacramento has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
The assist.
The Warriors shooting about 43% on this one. The kick out, Curry. 3-pointer. And yes, another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. 2 points. That one goes. Sabonis has got 58.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Warriors with the rebound.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Good! That's another bucket! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
So the Kings win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Green in at the 5.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. A nice shot by Moody.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Portland's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Greg, since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals, the Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And the basket by Kamara.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Curry outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Off target with his 3. Here's the Warriors with the ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Chauncey Billups for a minute. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
Thank you, David. Now Curry, following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sharp, that's good.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
From downtown, and it's Portland with the rebound.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Curry passes to Green, back to Curry. This one for 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Curry's got 6.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his 3-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
And Portland making a change here. Grant's checked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Fields checked in. Now Podziemski. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Simons kicks to Grant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And he launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some.
Oh, he can shoot the lights out. Hield cashes in from long range.
Simons finds Grant. Launches it. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5. Hield outside. In the corner. Moody with it. Back to Podziemski. Right side, Butler. Clock at 6. Hield way outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Pass to Simon. Sinks the triple.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Outside, Green. Here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. Moody's shot is off. Simons with the ball. Outside, Avdia. He got it up. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the...
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Portland.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
We've got Matisse Thybulle. Winging is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Henderson. And it's Kamare into the 3. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Down low. And then Henderson with the jam.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And stolen by Payton. Here's Curry. Nobody does it better than Stephen Curry.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
And that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything. I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. He lobs up the alley-oop pass and stolen by Thybulle. It's stolen by Curry. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And another 3 for Golden State. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Healed outside and stolen by Thybulle. Pass to Kamare. Grant outside. It's stolen by Kuminga. The fader. The shot by Curry, no good. Portland trailing here. Fires away from outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Curry with it. Now Henderson defending. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And stolen by Thybulle. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Thybulle's got his first 3 points of the game.
And how about the awareness by Klingon, a big man who can sense when one of his teammates is open.
Portland has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Warriors trail by 4. Payton in the corner. To halt the run, pass to Jackson Davis. And Klingon pulls it down.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Kamare misses.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
A shot by Curry, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here's Henderson. Pass to Klingon. It'll count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Moody. And it's Green in at the center position. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The answer from Butler, no one is more competitive than Jimmy.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
It's Curry outside, and it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Three-pointers, Simon. Good on the triple. Simons has got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stolen away. Here's the break. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes to the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
There's the three. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Butler passes to Curry. Shoots the three. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beyond the arc. Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer.
2 minutes remaining.
Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
Stephen Curry.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Simons kicks to Avdia. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Golden State's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Curry, that's good.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Simon's on the wing, guarded by Curry. From deep three-point territory, poke loose.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Avdia with a screen for Simon. Avdia on the wing. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a one-point game. Curry with another miss. And for Portland, they're shooting just 34% from the floor. Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Warriors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Simons with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Kamare. Off target from three-point range. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Curry with another miss. Outside, Simons bangs home the trifecta. Simons has got 9 points in the quarter. And not even 3 quarters out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail.
What a performance from Anthony Simons. He has...
Get out of your seat.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Portland leading. They've got Klingon. Jeremy Grant is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Banton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Healed from outside. Henderson pulls it in. Outside, Kuminga. Three-pointer, Payton. Good on the three-point shot. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Manton, the pass to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Klingon. Kicks it out to Grant. Klingon, the screen for Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Trailblazers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Here's Banton, covered by Heel. Henderson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. On its way from Curry for 2. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Looney kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Pass to Grant. For 3. And there's Klingon. That's good on the assist by Grant.
Cutting into that deficit now. Well within striking distance.
A stop or 2 in the next minute or so, and they could even this game up. Great job to keep battling.
Henderson dishes to Grant. And stolen by Payton. Left side, Curry. Fires the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Takes the 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Klingon.
2 minutes.
A 3-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. fader on the way. The shot by Looney, no good.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
For three, Henderson. Grant with the ball. Now Peyton defending. Oh, they get it back. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. It's Curry outside. Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green is checked in for Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Peyton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Here's Avdia. Pass to Kamare. A three. Knocks down the three.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good out.
Ayton.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Kept alive. Pass to Ayton. Tries a three. Pajemski grabs the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Avdia, a screen on Curry. For the three. Offline. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but
Murray in at small forward. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Shot's good by Sabonis. Now Portland with it. It's a three-point game. Pass to Kamari. Avdia against Murray. Avdia can't get it to go. Here's Ellis. Sabonis outside. Murray passes to Sabonis. Murray, a screen on Ayton. And here's Sabonis outside. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Murray against Simons. Pass to Kamari. Launches a 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
There's Simons with a 3. Another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Fires for 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with a 3 of his own.
Pass to Simons. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Fires from deep. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. The Kings have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pure from three-point range. Simons has got 6.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Kings trail by 3. DeRozan outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer sharp. Hauled in by the Kings.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Simons against Murray. And it's Simons missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
The 3 from Ayton. Here's Avdia. Second chance shot. Knocked loose.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Here's Sabonis. He shoots again. And he lays it up and in. He's got 10.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Avdia from outside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Growing his passing game. Sharp knows being able to reliably create for others will really round out his skill set.
Now here's Sabonis. 10 points for him. Hits a three-pointer.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Avdia, good.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Sabonis outside. The 3. Portland with a rebound. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Murray against Avdia. Ayton inside, working on Sabonis. Trailblazers got to hurry, got to get up a shot. Shot clock at 2. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by a bucket. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
And so in the game for the Kings, they've got Malik Monk. Trey Lyles is out there with Domantas Sabonis. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward position. Knocks it down from distance.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The ball's knocked loose. Here's Reith. He's guarded by Sabonis. And he drives in. Pass to Graham. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Ellis is checked in for Sacramento.
Substitution, number 23, Ellis.
The Kings leading. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Graham.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Reith. Monk grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Sabonis outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Fires the 3. Kept alive. It's good on the putback. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
And here's Sabonis outside. And another miss by Sacramento. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Reith. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And the defense is doing their job well, but Sabonis knows how to get physical and gets by them.
The 3 ball. Hauled in by the Kings.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
There's the 3. Sabonis missing again.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Let's go with a 3. Sharp with it. Lyles on him. Second chance effort. Pass to Reith. Back to Abdia. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, Stan, as you look around the league, who stands out as the best perimeter defender right now?
There's so many good ones. OG Anunoby might be the most versatile. Drew Holiday, Derek White, KCP. Don't forget about guys like Aaron Gordon and Herb Jones, also outstanding.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Count that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And a high-effort play from Klingon, using his power to overcome the interior defense.
It's Monk on the wing. Sabonis got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touch by Klingon. A line change here for Portland. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. And Ayton pulls it down. For Portland, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Kamari. Knocks down the triple. And now a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Basket's good. Valanciunas has got his first points of the night. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Oh, wasted no time on that one. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Valanciunas finds Monk. Avdija pulls it in. Avdija's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Three-pointer sharp. Valanciunas with a rebound. Kings trail by 4.
Jonas Valanciunas.
Avdija outside. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Ellis. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Portland ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Domantas Sabonis has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
We've got Denny Avdija. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamari in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Well, Stanley was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always fought like a head coach.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night.
Personal foul.
The first one falls.
Sacramento foul.
Both good from the line that time. Kings trail by 7. Sabonis goes in.
Gotta like this. Sabonis seeing an opportunity, taking the initiative, and daring the D to get aggressive.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shooting for Sacramento. Domantas.
And Sabonis drops them both. And the Trailblazers shooting just 37% in the game. There's Simons with a 3. Zach LaVine clears it away. Sabonis in the post. Defended by Avdija. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by LaVine.
You gotta keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
And Ayton gets it to go.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Back to Sabonis. Stolen by Ayton.
Sacramento foul. Fellas. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Avdija. Give him 8. This one for 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Avdija from outside. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
For the lead. Portland with a rebound. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. The Kings trailing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Anthony Simons.
It's hard not to be excited about Sabonis, a multifaceted big man who does a little bit of everything.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Simons. Ayton with a screen. Three-pointer. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. And some changes here for Portland. Grant's checked in for Sharp. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Simons. Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Up top, Grant. Defended by DeRozan. Avdia outside. Again, the miss by Portland. The Kings have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Sabonis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Avdia against Murray. Fires it. And Grant gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Quick shooting from Grant. He gets it and takes it. It's just that easy for him sometimes.
It's a one-on-one situation. Murray passes to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He takes it in. Misses from close range. Well, the Trailblazers shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Henderson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Henderson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of this game that he wants to keep developing.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Kings trail by 3. Pass to Sabonis. Deflects the pass. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. So for the Blazers, Klingon comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Thibault in for Kamara. Lyles, he's checked in for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Levine. Sabonis. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Sabonis has got 16 points here in the second half. And so Henderson will bring it up for Portland. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Klingon. Grant outside. Here's Klingon. He's guarded by Sabonis. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Outside for Henderson. Avdia outside. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. Avdia's got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let the
points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Sacramento, we've got Jonas Valanciunas. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's LaRavia in at the 4. Here's Valanciunas. Portland with a rebound. Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Klingon. From behind the arc. Outside for Grant. Fires the 3. And another shot. Puts the move on. Rips it home off a terrific move.
Yeah, and Klingon is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Here's Valanciunas. Here's Laravia. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Valanciunas. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Grant with a screen on Monk. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Simons is checked in for Thibault. The Kings also with a sub. Murray's checked in for Laravia. Here's Klingon, defended by Murray. Stolen by Valanciunas. Williams grabs the board. Portland leading by 4. Up top, Grant. Monk covers. Here's the 3. Outside for Grant. Henderson with a screen on Murray. There's Simons with a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's on Keegan Murray.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he nails the 3rd.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And here's Sabonis outside. And it's Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 3-pointer sharp. Pure from 3-point range. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Sabonis draws the double. Inside. Stolen by Ayton. Now the Blazers on the move. Avdia from outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Ellis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. That one's good. Sabonis.
And the defense had no chance trying to stop him there. Just punishing them on the break.
Avdia outside. Pass to Simons. Floats one. The shot no good. Nice D from Sabonis. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score. Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
That one falls. Sabonis has got 46.
And since the break, both teams are increasing their intensity and really getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in the second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Connects from downtown.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
That one's good. Sabonis.
Whoa, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Simons. Pass to Ayton. It's Sharp on the wing. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Now Simons. From downtown. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Sabonis. Hits yet again. Wow.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Simons passes to Avdia. Into the lane. Sharp goes in. Back to Avdia. Puts up a three. The shot misses. So it's the Trailblazers taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.